Today we decided to show you Act 1, Scene 1 and Act 2, Scene 1 of The Tempest. We decided to show you this to show you the full journey at the beginning for Alonso and his party. From the beginning, where they are on a ship in the middle of a horrible tempest, to where they first arrive on the mysterious island and begin their search for Ferdinand, his lost son. Through this production, we are going to be utilizing the set basically to show you that our first scene will be on a stormy ship, and our second scene will be just as they're getting on the mysterious island, and as Alonso's party is trying to cheer up the king for the loss of his son. Thank you.
Hi, my hearts, cheerily, my hearts, yard, yard, take the topsail, tend to the master's whistle, blow till thou burst thy winded room enough.
Good boatswain, have care. Where's the master? Play the men.
I pray now, keep below. Where's the master, boatswain? Do you not hear him? You more our labor.
Make
Keep your
good.
cabins to assist the storm.
Make good, be patient.
When the sea is. Hence, what cares these words for the name of king? To cabin, silence, trouble us not.
Of great comfort this man. Methinks ye have no drowning mark upon him, his complexion. Perfect gallows.
None that I love more than myself. You are a counselor. If you command these elements to silence and ward the peace of the present, we will not hand a quote more. Use your authority. If you cannot, give thanks you have lived so long and make yourself ready in your cabin for the mischance of this hour if it so happen. Cheerily, our good hearts, out of our way, I say.
Of great comfort this man. Methinks ye have no drowning mark upon him, his complexion, his perfect gallows. Stand fast your faith in his hanging. Make the rope of his destiny our salvation, for our not little advantage. For he not born to be hanged, our case is miserable.
Down with the topmast. Yard, lower, lower. Freer to try the main course. A cry within, a plague upon the town, they are louder than the weather in our office. Yet again, what do you hear? Shall we give over and drown? Have you a mind to sink?
Pox in your throat, you bawling, blasphemous, and terrible dog.
Work you then.
Hang her, hang you horse and insolent noisemaker.
Oh.
We are less great to be drowned than thou art.
All orders for drowning. The ship were no sturdy and astronaut, as leaky as an unstanched wench.
Lay her a hold. Set her 2 courses off to sea again. Lay her off.
I'm out of patience.
We are merely cheated of our lives by drunkards. This wide-chapped rascal, without light smite, the drowning of 10 tides.
Let's all sink with the king.
Let's take leave of him.
That I would give 1,000 furlongs of sea for a single acre of barren ground. Long heath, thick firs, anything. The wills above be done, but I would fain die a dry death. Beseech you, sir, be merry. You have cause, so have we all for joy. For escape is much beyond our loss.
Pray thee, peace.
Our theme of woe is common. Every day some sailor's wife, the masters of Sir Merchant and the merchant, have just our theme of woe. But for the miracle, I mean our preservation. Few in millions can speak like us. So then, wisely, good sir, weigh our sorrow with our comfort.
Pray thee, peace.
He receives comfort like cold porridge.
The visitor will not get him more, so.
Look, he's winding up by the watch of the wind.
Sir,
By and by will strike.
sir,
1, tell.
when every grief is entertained that's offered, comes to the entertainer.
$1.
The Lord comes to him indeed. You've spoken truer than you purpose.
You took it wiser than I thought you should.
Therefore, my lord,
5. Would a spendthrift the sea of his tongue.
Pray thee, spare.
well I have done, but yet...
He will be talking.
Which, of he or Adrian? For a good wager? The first begins to crow.
The old cock.
The cockerel.
Done? The wager?
Laughter.
A match!
Though this island seems to be a desert,
Ha ha ha, so you're past.
uninhabitable and inaccessible.
Yet,
He will not listen.
It must needs be of Subtle, tender, and delicate temperance.
Temperance was a delicate wench.
Aye, and a subtle that he most learnedly delivered,
The air breathes upon us here, most sweetly.
as if it had huge lungs or rotten more.
Or as 'twere perfumed by a fen.
Here is everything advantageous to life.
True, save means to live.
Of course, there's none, or little.
How lush and lusty the grass looks, how green.
The ground in the feet is wrong.
With an eye green it.
But the rarity of it, which is indeed almost beyond credit, that our garments, being as they were, drenched in the sea, hold notwithstanding their freshness and gloss,
As many vouch rarities are.
being rather new dyed than stained with salt water.
If but one of his pockets could speak, would it not say he lies?
I were very falsely pocketed so much.
Methinks that our garments were as fresh as when we first put them on in Afric, at the marriage of the king's fair daughter Clarabelle to the king of Tunis.
'Twas a sweet marriage, and we will prosper in our return.
Tunis was never graced with such a paragon for their queen.
Not since widow Dido's time.
Widow? A pox of that. How that widow came in, widow Dido.
Widow Dido. You said? You made me study of that. She was of Carthage, not Tunis.
This Carthage, sir, was Tunis. This Tunis, sir, was Carthage.
Carthage.
I assure you, Carthage.
What if he said widower Aeneas? Good Lord, how you take it. Carthage.
I assure you, Carthage.
His word is more than miraculous ark. He has raised a wall and houses too.
What impossible matter will he make easy next?
I think he shall carry this island home in his pocket and give it to his son for an apple.
And so kernel it in the sea and bring forth more islands.
Aye.
Why in good time?
Sir, we were talking that our garments seem now as fresh as when we were at the marriage of your daughter, who is now queen.
The rarest that ever came there.
Maids, I beseech you, widow Dido.
Oh, widow Dido! Ha! Widow Dido.
Sir, is not my doublet as fresh as when I first wore it? In a sort.
That sort was well fished for.
When I first wore it at your daughter's marriage.
You cram these words into my ears against the stomach of my sense. But I would never marry her there. For now, coming hence, my son is lost, and she too being so far from Italy removed, that I ne'er shall see her again. Oh, my heir, of Naples and of Milan, what fish hath made his meal on thee?
Sir, he may live. I saw him beat the surges under him and rode their backs. He trod water whose enmity he flung aside and breasted that swoon that came to him. His bold head he kept, above water he kept. And oared himself with good arms and lusty stroke to shore, that o'er his wave-worn bases bowed, stooping to relieve him. I not doubt he came alive to land.
No, he's gone. Sir, you may thank yourself for this great loss, but that would not bless our Europe with your daughter, or lose her to an African, where she is at least banished from your eye, who have cause to wet the grief on it.
So was the dearest of us.
You were kneeled to and importuned otherwise by all of us for the fair soul herself, weighed between lowness and obedience, at which end of the beam should bow. We have lost your son, I fear, forever. Milan and Naples have more widows in them of this business is making that we bring our men to comfort. Their faults is your own.
My lord Sebastian, the truth you speak that lacks some gentleness and time to speak it. You rub the sore when you should bring the plaster.
Very well.
And most chirurgianly.
If I had a plantation of this island, my lord,
He was soiled with nettle seed.
and were I the king on it, what would I do?
Escape being drunk for want of wine.
In the Commonwealth, I would by contrary to execute all things. For no kind of traffic would I admit, no name of magistrate. Letters should not be known. Riches, poverty, and use of service, none. Contract, succession, born, bound of land, tilth, and vineyard, none. No need for metal, or corn, or wine, or oil, no occupation. All men idle, all and women too, but innocent and pure. No sovereignty.
Yet he should be king on it.
The latter end of his commonwealth forgets the beginning.
All things in common nature should produce, without threat or abundance. To feed my innocent people. No treason, felony, sword, pike, knife, gun, or use of any engine would I not have. But rather nature should provide all voices and all abundance to feed my innocent people.
No marrying among his subjects?
None. Men.
Oh, I
I would with
Or
such
knaves.
perfection govern, sir, to excel the golden age.
God save his majesty.
Long live Gonzalo!
Do you mark me, sir?
No more. Thou speak nothing to me.
I am aware. I did it to minister occasion to these gentlemen, which are sensible and nimble ones that they always use to laugh at nothing.
'Twas you who laughed at.
Who in this merry kind of fooling am nothing to you? So you may continue and laugh at nothing still.
What a blow was there to you.
And it has fallen not flat long.
I shall not adventure my discretion so weakly. Will you ask me to sleep, good sirs, for I am very dead.